how to make these cheddar cheese crackers. These taste exactly like the goldfish crackers that you buy your kids at the store, but these only have 5 ingredients. So we're going to start off with 100 grams of our sourdough starter. I like to use it when it's nice and active. And then we're going to add 120 grams of bread flour. And then we're going to add 3 grams of salt. And now we're going to add 55 grams of softened unsalted butter. I like to mix it up a little bit, just break up the butter. And once it gets to this like shaggy flour consistency, we're going to shred 225 grams of sharp cheddar cheese. I know this is not a cheese grater, but this is the only grater that I have. So go ahead and grate your cheese, and then you're going to mix everything together. I sometimes start off with a spatula just to kind of mix things just gently, and then I go in with my hands because that's how I get the best results. You can use one of those food processors, but I don't have that, so I just go ahead and mix with my hands until I get a smooth dough. It usually looks a little bit orange and a little bit white. It doesn't look fully orange like the just the cheese. So just keep that in mind. You can go ahead and refrigerate this dough for about 20 minutes. And then you take it out of the refrigerator and you go ahead and start to thin it out on your mat. And then you go ahead and start to cut the shapes that you want. I don't have the goldfish molds, but maybe I should invest in it just to make it fun for my kids. So once you're done cutting your dough into squares or whatever shape you want, I like to use my bench scraper just to create some squares. They're not perfect, but I try my best with the time that I have. So I go ahead and cut the shape that I want. And then I like to get a fork and I like to poke holes in the dough just to avoid them from puffing up only like in the center so they can cook evenly. So here I'm showing you how I do that. I just do 2 little pokes on all of the little cracker dough pieces, and I preheat my oven to 350 degrees and I bake them for 18 minutes, and then I take them out and that's it. They're done. These taste exactly like the goldfish crackers. I'm going to insert the crunch of these crackers.